Welcome to week 3. My gosh, I can't believe it's already week 3 of the Amazing Readathon. Yeah, we're just gonna hop in because I did not update at all because today was a very busy day. I went to work. I did have the chance, due to the work I was doing, to listen to 2 audiobooks. So I am now officially caught up. Heck yes. So I listened to Snowed In with a Demon and Washed Up with a Kraken. These are 2 novellas that fit the prompts perfectly because Isolated Setting and Snowed In with a Demon takes place over Christmas. So I am now officially caught up with the Amazing Readathon. I am so excited. I do have to edit my vlog from last week, so that is my next priority. But as soon as work was finished, I went straight to D&D. We are starting a new campaign with our group, and I'm going to have so much fun. This is going to be a water-based adventure. I am playing a fighter. She just bought a trident, like with her money from the adventure today. As we were all getting to know each other, she bought a trident. So she's going to be very Finnick Dare. Like, let's go. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So yeah, that happened. And yeah, and then today was the official start of my local library's summer reading challenge. For being one of the first 100 people to sign up, I got a goodie bag. So we're going to do a little unboxing. I picked the one that says A Magical Feel. I have no idea what's in here. It is stapled shut. I did not take a sneak peek. So we're going to do this together. Oh, okay. This is our bookmark. And it is literally, it's got, so you can put the title when you've read it and the star rating. This is so cute. Okay, the official rules for the summer reading challenge, June 15th to August 14th. I have no idea, again, what this is, but all of the fun things happening at my local library. So the first is the bookmark reviews. So you put the title, the author, and your comments on the book, and each one is a raffle ticket. I go through these like crazy. The librarian who runs this is also the librarian who is our DM. So he was just like, should I just give you 10 packs, Nicolette? And I was like, I'll start with the one. I've already read 11 books this month. So, yeah, it's gonna be done quick, but have those. And then, how many are in here? I think there's 5. $5 coupons to our little, book corner. All of the proceeds from our, donation and, you can buy from goes to support the library. Always use these, but, mostly donate all of the books that no longer service me. We will be doing an unhaul this summer. We will be doing an unhaul, but we got those. Some Swedish fish. These will definitely be eaten tonight because my goodness. Some sunscreen, saltwater taffy, and 2 books. So the first I have actually already read. I didn't, oh my God. Oh, I might have to, ooh. It's House in the Cerulean Sea. I really enjoyed this. Granted, I know that there's some, drama around this, and this being, a stolen story kind of thing, and I don't know, but, this one has, oh, this is pretty. This is pretty. Ooh, I might be keeping this one. I don't know if I still have my copy on my shelf, which I will donate in place of this one. Ooh. Oh, this is pretty. But yes, very magical. Very, very magical. I did enjoy that book, but again, there is some drama around it, so I don't talk about it because I don't want to say something and it just, I don't know enough, and there's just so many books that I could just move on. And then this is Enlightenment by Sarah Perry. So let's see what this is. A dazzling new work of literary fiction from the author of The Essex Serpent, a story of love and astronomy told over the course of 20 years through the lives of two improbable best friends. Okay, that sounds interesting. Thomas Hart and Grace Macaulay have lived all their lives in the small Essex town of, I don't want to say that, Alderley? Though separated in age by 3 decades, the pair are kindred spirits, torn between their commitment to religion and their desire to explore the world beyond their small Baptist community. It is two romantic relationships that will render their friendship, and in the wake of this rupture, Thomas develops an obsession with the vanished 19th century astronomer said to haunt a nearby manor, and Grace flees Alderley entirely for London. Over the course of 20 years, by coincidence and design, Thomas and Grace will find their lives brought back into orbit as the mystery of the vanished astronomer unfolds into a devastating tale of love and scientific pursuit. Thomas and Grace will ask themselves what it means to love and be loved, what is fixed and what is mutable, and how much of our fate is predestined and written in the stars, and whether they can find their way back to each other. A thrillingly ambitious novel of friendship, faith, and unrequited love, rich in symmetry and symbolism. Enlightenment is a simmering wonder of a book, and Sarah Perry's finest work to date. All right. That is interesting. I love astronomy. So, when was this written? 2024. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of Christianity, but I am a fan of astronomy. So, I might enjoy this. We'll give it a try. Maybe we'll give it a try for the summer reading. But, yeah. I am home now. And my character's already at level 2, so I'm going to do some work on her, get some kind of stuff done with that. And I don't know, it's really hot. We still have not put in the ACs yet because it was very hot over the weekend. My brain just fried. It was so hot. And we have not put the ACs in yet, but it's supposed to be in the 70s the remainder of this week. So it was kind of why put in the ACs when it's just going to be cool anyway? So, I think that the ACs is going to be a job for this weekend coming up. But, yeah. So, I only read, 3 books last week. No, I read 3 books for... Anyway. Last week is over. We're not going to focus on it. I am really happy with everything that I've been reading. And, yeah. I'm excited for this week. If these 2 books that I read today are anything to go by, it's going to be a really good week. So, that is it. I need to go edit last week's vlog. So, I'm going to do that, and I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Hello. Happy Tuesday. My goodness. I don't know what I'm going to read. I have 2 things, actually 3 things I could read. Because I am now back slightly into a hockey mood because, again, Sunday night was the Stanley Cup Finals, and I'm really proud of Brandon Bussey specifically. He was the goalie for the longest time in Providence, and I absolutely loved him. Watching him play hockey is part of what got me into watching live hockey. And I'm so proud of him. His first shutout is the last game of the Stanley Cup Final. So proud. So proud. So, it's put me in the hockey mood. And then, of course, tomorrow night starts the PWHL draft. So, I think we're going hockey. We can either... I've got 2 queer hockey romances. So, the first could be Heated Rivalry. I really want to read this. So, I think this one might be top priority, but I also have the next book in the Puckboy series by Eden Finley and Saxon James. Stubborn Puckboy. Stubborn Puckboy. So, either way, queer Russian player. Yeah. Literally. Both are queer Russian hockey players. I don't know which one we're going for. I have not read much on my Kindle, but I really want to read Heated Rivalry. I think I'm going to go with Heated Rivalry, and then we'll see. But, I have a feeling that the next leg is going to drop soon, so I'm just kind of mood reading at this point. And, yeah, we're just going to go with the flow. Oh my gosh. I want to tell this story because it happened yesterday, and my flabbers were gasted. So there is a cat in our neighborhood. It is an outdoor cat. I don't know why people do that. Like, don't have your cats be outdoor cats. I really like our neighborhood. I like our birds. As you can tell, I love having the birds around in our yard. But this cat, I was opening the windows because no one was home. So I was opening the windows for my cats so that they could have the fresh air. And this cat walked across our front lawn, and because they heard the noise of me lifting the windows, opening the windows and the sealant coming up, this cat just looks at me, and it's got a mouse hanging out of its mouth, and it was the weirdest moment ever. And my cat's just looking between me and the cat and back at me, and I'm like, I don't know, girl. Yeah, that happened, and I just had to tell that story because I was so confuddled by that. It was just a weird moment. Okay, we switched because this seat is a little better. Same porch, different angle. So we're starting the prologue in 2016. Okay, I thought we were starting at Junior Worlds. All right, let's hop into this. I'm sorry, 2016 Shane has beer? Mention of the bear tattoo, and honestly, I'm glad it's not a thing in the show, but yeah, that would be obnoxious as hell. So yeah, I'm not even 20 pages in already. Okay, we're just we're gonna hop right into this because these boys are about to. All right, so prologue read. Yeah, so this is before Rose. Okay. So now we are in part 1. Chapter 1 is going to be Junior Worlds. So let's enjoy. Yeah. What I loved about this prologue, like I said, the tattoo is a thing. The tattoo is a thing that is not in the show. So that is something new for me. But you're like, oh, he missed you. What? I can see it. And Connor would have done it so well. But yeah, I'm glad it was not a thing because I'm sure it takes up a huge amount of space and yeah, no. Welcome to the part of the vlog where I just read out quotes because Jesus Christ. What the fuck was that? He'd never, Jesus Christ, he had a girlfriend. He wasn't. A girlfriend you're hoping will break up with you. She didn't even come on this trip to see you get drafted. And you haven't thought of her all day until right now. You haven't even called her yet. You're half hard right now from sitting on the gym floor with another man. Yeah, Shane. Yeah. Okay. So, chapter 3, December 2009. And, yeah, the Black Eyed Peas performing at the New Year's Eve bash on TV. Like, these characters are truly millennials. And I am the same age as them. And, yeah, it's so good. Like, they're just true millennials. Of course, Hollander was from Canada's capital city. Of course, the city was as inoffensive and bland as he was. Oh my god. Hold the fucking phone. Hold the fucking phone. I'm sorry. So we're in Shane's head spiral. But he's talking about how he's starting to notice guys. And that one guy who was on Friday Night Lights. Are we talking about Tim Riggins? Shane Hollander, are you a Tim Riggins stan? What? I love this because, oh god, why can't I think of his name? But the actor who played Tim Riggins actually is Canadian and like plays hockey, and I just love that. I love that. He's a Riggins stan. I love this. Okay, so we're not even 50 pages in, and again, the bear tattoo is a thing. Is this just going to be the running gag throughout the book? Because if it is, I'm actually quite excited. Because even she's like, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I'm very excited. Also, how the hell am I supposed to get through this chapter? Like, I have such secondhand embarrassment. Like, I get it all the time. But, yeah, no, I have such secondhand embarrassment. Shaney, sweet Shaney. Hello, happy Thursday. It is the end of work today. Yeah, we're not going to even talk about Heated Rivalry. We're still working on it. I will talk about my thoughts when I get home on that one. But today at work, I technically started it yesterday, finished it today. But we finished How to Burn a Witch. This book, it's nonfiction. It is about mostly the Scottish witch trials, but it does bring up witch trials from all over the world. A little bit of focus on Salem, just because Salem, like, honestly, Salem's not doing too bad, in comparison to other places in the world, and, like, remembering the history, and, like, yeah, this book pissed me off so much. Like, I loved this book, but my god, literally the first thing I wrote down in my reading journal on lunch when I finished it was fuck the patriarchy, because oh my god, these poor women, and knowing that I would in fact be the exact type of woman that would be up and be tried for being a witch. And like, hey, guess what? I practice modern witchcraft. Like, I believe in astrology and manifestation, and just like, yeah, no. Pissed me off. This was so good. Oh my gosh. If you want a piece of history, if you want to learn, because again, in America, we only learn about Salem. We don't really learn about the Scottish trials. The Scottish trials had more deaths, more convictions. These poor women. Like, oh my god. It was so good. Yeah. But your girl is angry. So, yeah, we're gonna drive home. The storm clouds are coming in, so hopefully it starts raining and, like, we can read on the porch. But, yeah. We're gonna go home now. Hello. So, I ended up not reading very much this weekend. So, we are at 32% of the way through Heated Rivalry. Enjoying it. But, my issue with this book is that it's the timeline thing. It's so slow burn, and because they're never together, like, I'm just not buying in. We're getting to a point where it's starting to get better, but yeah, so I will be finishing that probably Monday night. But between that and then Written in Ice by Cali, Melle, I am 23% of the way through that audiobook, so I'm probably going to finish that Monday at work. So, with that being said, I am going to close this vlog out so I can edit it so I can get it up on Tuesday. So, I'm really happy with the progress I made this week. We're going to do better next week. And yeah, that is it. I will talk to you guys very soon.